Hi there. Welcome to the Overcharm Chatter. Good morning. This is May the 16th, 2023. It's early in the morning. Let me pick my notes up here. I got to do this early. While the whole house is asleep, the dogs, the pets asleep, the grandbabies are sleeping, and I didn't do good on my dialysis treatment yesterday, so I'm just up early to get this out to you. This is the recap for Martha's Vineyard, Season 1, Episode 2. I'm a, hold that hurt. Let me make sure I got this mic on so you can hear me. Okay, turn back. Okay. Anyway, let's get started here. So anyway, we have Jasmine, and she in the kitchen making breakfast for Silas. He's work from home financial analyst who was her husband. And she's being real domesticated for him. You can see she come in there, she kiss him and give him his squeezes orange juice. Did she squeeze his orange juice or pour it out of glass? It don't matter. She extra. You see her, excuse me. Oh, so sorry. You see her give him his food, and then she gives him his food. She started fluffing the pillows to the bed and shit. And he just look over there at her. Anyway, she's she says that before she got with Silas that she had been single for 4 years, and I don't know how long she had been living in her car, and that they met on the app, the Hinge. I've heard people say they met people on Hinge before, and she said she wants to be the librarian wife, whatever that is, and oh. No, she said she's a Liberian wife, as in Liberian, the culture. And cause he's from Africa, and that's not what she planned. And she said she was cool with Silas. All he had to do was pretty much learn how to play spades for her. Okay, and I wanted to know, did he just find out that she was living in her car after he married her and was in Martha Vineyard when she got with her friends to hang out with him? Is that when he found out she was living in her car? Just curious. Okay. Then we go to Amir goes to Jordan and he invites her to an outside activity. And this you just tell Amir he ain't never dated no black women or women of a lot of color, because we like, I ain't gonna say we don't like water sports. I do like the water and shit, but usually when we hanging out and we attracted to somebody and we like them at first, we don't want to do shit like get the makeup. I always cuss too early, and we don't want to get our makeup in our head messed up, so ew. So anyway, the date looked boring, and I did not realize he was that short. So I seen him stand next or in front of that dude Phil. Well, anyway, he take Jordan out kayaking, and that's a messy old sport. Cause you know when you doing this shit, just the water from the oars is flapping all over the damn place. So no, that was a mess. I'm gonna close my clothes up. Maybe relax. Maybe I feel better if I sit back some. I hope you can hear me. Let me see if you can. Let me scoot my camera just a little bit more. That'll work. Yeah, I feel better sitting back. Okay, so he take out there, and the water looked nasty. Cause he's saying he like from where he from. He was raised around water. He loved kayaking and diving and all. He liked to play in the water, but that's not her style. So anyway, Nick and Silas and Alex are all playing ball outside, and Nick let them know that Shawnee's is coming to the house, and he says that he don't know. I'm sorry that he doesn't know her really, but he slides into her DMs because she on the Instagrams or whatever. I don't do that shit. I don't slide into nothing. Well, I do slide into some stuff, but never mind. I'm playing. She said that Nick says that Shawnee's looks real athletic. But I ain't like nothing. Something when he said when she got to the house and he saw her, and he said, in his confessional, he was like, let me just say this. She doesn't look, what you see on the gram is not what you see in person. Boy, please, you act like I done told you, Mr. Peabody. Oh my God! So everybody is gonna go bowling tonight, this afternoon, and all of them down, and all of them is cool. So but when you wear, so Nick wanna know what you wear bowling. All them clothes he got one pair of jeans, and Lord knows when he tried them on, come on y'all, he didn't call him one pocket. He ain't had no ass at all. Call him one pocket. He ain't had nothing back there. And then all them clothes you got one pair of jeans, dude. You a man. And then he said he got them tailored. You too soft for me. I mean, I'm just saying, you not soft as you whatever. I don't got no problem with that. But like a man, just a little more masculine. I don't like a dude I gotta fight the closet for. I don't want to do it take him long to get ready. Did it take me? I'm not down with none of that. So anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. So, Bria said she like bowling. That's the one that brought that damn yapping dog that keep running around the house. Because that's what her family did. Because her father working when they all spent family time. That's what they did. And then they at the bowling alley and Bria's showing her bowling skills. And Silas and Jasmine's making my stomach hurt. They're kissing and all this shit. And then I look over there at the Bria dog while she bowling. And she got his ass in a plastic bag. I swear like he in a plastic bag sweating to death. Okay, and then I put right here, I don't like Jasmine. And she asked what Simon. Oh, so anyway, Bria and Jasmine got a chance to talk to each other. I'm sorry, they got a chance to speak with each other, and a little private conversation, having a drink. And somebody need to tell Jasmine to comb her fucking head. Yeah, I mean, this a wig, but she didn't comb her head. And if I was on TV, well, I guess I am on TV if that's how you watching me, huh? Fuck it. Well, anyway, let's get off of that. So she said, Jasmine asked Bria, if Simon was here, what would he be doing this very moment? And Bria was like, he'd be behind the drinks and the food. He's just a giver, giver, giver. And so anyway, she's like, oh, okay. So anyway, Jasmine said, why is she telling me about a bag that her man Simon made? I got a husband. Why is she talking to me about money? That's why I don't like Jasmine. I'm gonna tell you something. I was a wife for 28, 29 years. That was my identity. And then one day somebody snatched it. You better find you something else to do, because that's all you seem to be able to do is worry about keeping your husband. You better keep Jasmine. Yeah. And then your friends, I don't say I to be friends with you because you're different to me since you got married, as you should be, but you act like your different marriage is not one that I heard. There are some women where when they get married, it changes them, but the change that it gives them makes them, to me, think they better than their single friends that they just left. Yeah, but you was just one of us a minute ago, but now that you found somebody that you like you elevated and you supposed to be, but you on the wrong fucking energy. Anyway, she said she talking about she don't want to talk about no man because she got one. Okay, so she asked about the boyfriend. So anyway, Bria said, well, Simon need to come to the States because he coming to America to do some shit. And she was like, can he stay with us at the house for the last weekend? So Bria was like, so Jasmine was like, oh, yes, of course, dear, of course. I'm saying that funny shit. Of course. Now, what she really wanted to say, bitch, you asked about your boyfriend, but you just going to bring the dog. I don't know, I just think it's crazy. Then she goes back and she started talking about Bria again. She said, she gonna tell you that she gonna meet Simon. We probably meet Simon this 1 week. Child, we won't meet him no more because I'm gonna call her man $1, $2, $3 man. Her relationship, she don't take nothing serious, and I won't take a relationship serious that Bria's in until she is married. And I wrote right here, ooh, what a bitch. So anyway, you got Mariah started telling them she want to do a moon mask, and they talking about what's a moon mask, and she says they want to show the moon my ass, and they're just making jokes and shit. But apparently she practiced from the combination of her parents, her mother and her father. They both have like a mixed spiritual culture called spiritual hoodoo or voodoo or some shit. So she's an element of that, and then from what the show progresses, and I was like, what the hell is that? And it's just, it's spiritual healing, it's the moon and nature, you know, it's that shit. So anyway, she didn't want everybody to come. So anyway, to come to the spiritual healing when they get back home. So anyway, everybody go to the house, and they go outside, and she doing the moon thing, and it did not. And Mariah trying to do her event, and Jasmine in the kitchen. She making drinks and shit to come outside, and then then you see Mariah just standing up there saying hi to everybody, and everybody all balled up and shit like they're in Alaska with their fucking sleeping bags all zipped up till all you can see is just the like the pooch part, you know, just for the part of the thing, and somebody say they're cold, and somebody else talking to them, but and Mariah feels some type of way, because this is just your spiritual shit. You don't want people, you know, not listening or taking you seriously, but they was tired, it was cold, and then to me, when Mariah went wrong, because there's nothing wrong with sharing what you got. You got to make sure, first of all, this ain't no normal shit that these people do. And then second, you got to make sure your audience is comfortable. If it was cold, you should have took this shit in the garage or took it in the house. You know what I'm saying? And then you was asking people that want to participate. No, they ready to go. Can't you tell? You need to learn how to read the room. Either way, this fucked up Mariah, because now she feel like she's not with the group. That's how I feel. So anyway, I don't know. They ain't got no food. She out here with crystals for the dog and shit. They ain't got. I thought I seen Jasmine with some drinks, but I ain't seen her with her on the side of the pool. So anyway, it's the next day, and I was outside doing yoga, and walk Shanice, and Shanice and Bria are tight. So Bria is happy that Shanice is there, because now she feel like she got somebody besides Marlo, the support dog, to be her support, because that's her girl. Okay, and she ready to have fun. Shanice ready to have fun. Nick, and then that's when I said, Nick said that her Instagram photos don't match what she look like in real life, and she just ready to, Shanice ready to party. Yep, she ready to party. Okay, and then Shanice likes Alex, and I think Alex like her, and I don't know what Jasmine is doing, some kind of cartwheels or some shit in the yard. I think that's her. It was Mariah. You see Mariah outside in the grass working out, and then Phil was like, I'll be up there in a little bit. And Phil is going to be another one of Bria's friends. He was introduced by way of Shanice. And Phil like he like to have fun. I can already tell I don't like him. So, you know, they looking at the window at Mariah from the kitchen, seeing what she doing. Do I got another page of this? Hold on. Give me just a second. Okay, no, here we go. Okay, and then you got, and so, I don't know. So we're going to go to Jasmine for a little bit. Jasmine says, marriage and friendship, she's adjusting her marriage and her friendship. She knew Bria when she was in her 20s, and she doesn't think much has changed. And she says Nick is not Shanice's type. Actually, he ain't nobody type. And I like how Jordan said, they was talking about that, you know, big D energy, who they attracted to, who they want to give something to. And somebody said, what's your definition of big D energy? Big D-I-C-K energy, big dick energy. And she was like, and I like what Jordan said, it's a combination of things, like how he dressed, what his swag is, shit like that. And none of them got that for me in the house. I don't know, maybe because I'm older. And Silas got a head like a milk dog. And he got a head like a milk dog. You know, them little bruised up little candies. And he walk on his tippy toes. Oh, I don't like that either. Anyway, Amir ain't got no game. None. He got game if he date another culture. But he nice though. And I laugh because when They was getting before they went to go bowling. Nick came out of the room. I think they was going bowling, and Nick came out of the room. And Mariah saw him and told him that, "Oh, look how well he dressed. You look like a Nickelodeon splat." Boy, that shit was funny because that's what he looked like. He looked ridiculous. Um, so anyway, Mariah, she's still feeling type of way because they blew her off for her little moon event. And she went to check her clothes and she found out that the dog clothes is with the house towels or something. So before they go out to dinner, because she not going out to dinner with them because, you know, because she mad. She having a mad day because they laughed at, they didn't take her shit serious the night before. So she walked in there with the clothes, and somehow enough, she threw that shit in. She hit Bria, and Jasmine ain't do nothing. No, ain't nobody do nothing. And then Shawnice was standing there, and that bitch went got in the car and left with the guys, and was like, "Ooh, some girl go get my drink. I'm at my party." So anyway, Mariah and Bria are arguing, and you know, Mariah's like, "Come on, bitch," and she was like, "Call me another bitch." She was like, "What you gonna do, bitch?" And of course, we knew what she was gonna do, which is nothing, because Mariah looked like she ready to drag. So anyway, Jasmine break it up, and they all get in the car. So as they driving, as they get ready to leave, the other set of people to go to the dinner to the club, Bria's like, "Where's Shawnice?" And I was like, did she go with the dudes? Shit, Shawnice like, "Listen, I can only come here on the weekends. You could be up here the whole 15 days. I ain't what I want to do with my time. I ain't used to this type of energy." So anyway, once they all pull up to the club, Bria sees Shawnice and she got like a little attitude and shit. And they're like, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" And Shawnice still. And so Bria's like, "Nothing. Let me get up from the table, go get myself together." So Amir get up to go follow her. But Shawnice still sitting there. So anyway, they look at her. I think it's Jordan that look at her and say, "You left her. She would get her ass whooped at the house and you left her. You do know this, don't you?" And Shawnice is like clueless, like, "Huh?" She's like, "Your girl is Bree. She was gonna get fucked up at the house, and you just left her to come eat and have drinks. Really?" So she said, "I think you need to get your ass up and go over there and see what's up." So Shawnee go, and she go over there and she's like, "What's up, Bree?" And Bree's like, "Well, you know, if I'm anybody in the house, if somebody would have touched you or said something to you or did that, I would have did something. I would have nucked if you bugged. But what you do, you jumped your ass in a damn Escalade and went on with these niggas and left me there, and I look moldy." Yeah. So anyway, she says she's sorry. And Amir, he come back to the table with his old, "I just want you not to leave. Just stay here. Don't leave, Brig. Just stay and listen. Get your ass up and go back over there and suck around Jordan. Because she don't like you, do you? She think you cute, but you ain't got no swag." I think she's feeling Alice, like I was saying. So anyway, so I was going to say Bria screaming. That was funny because Green was screaming, "Hasta manada, hasta manada." At Mariah when they was in the house getting ready to argue. I guess they was supposed to calm her down. So anyway, what else did I put here? So anyway, Shawnice and Bria make up and they get shots and they go back to the table. And when they was at the house though, after everybody left, Preston Mariah was talking, and Mariah, she started crying because you know they messed with her little thing. And they messed with her little event, and so she had a little breakdown with Preston. Ooh. Okay, and so anyway, on the way back, I like that Mariah was in the car talking to her sons. They were saying affirmations. I don't know if they do that shit for real or if they just for TV. Okay, and so you got, it's Alex, Bria, and Shawnee left Bria, Nick, and Jordan. Oh, okay, that's when I was telling y'all that he got up to leave, and Shawnee didn't follow, but she went after she got prompted. And then I put down here, "I don't like Phil. I think he dumb. I think it's dumb that you come to somebody's house and you shit in that toilet. First of all, to leave a post-it note on the room. You're a grown-ass man. Get there when you get there, get the room. Be glad you got a bed." Yeah. And then you come in the house hollering, "Motherfuckers, come have a shot, come have a drink." You somebody want to be seen, you have a whole lot of attention. And that makes me sick because you ain't got to do all that shit because you're like 9 feet tall. So you already draw attention. Just be quiet. You will be seen. So anyway, he was like, "Since Nick took my room, I'm going to go take a shit in there and I ain't going to flush the toilet." And he went and took a shit and he flushed the toilet. Then he went to the club and told Nick, You can tell how he think he the shit, how he came walking the club, how he did the doors. I don't even think he touched him. Did he kick him or some shit? And he was like, you broke the rules. That's the room I picked, and you shouldn't shit in the toilet. And then him and Amir get to argue. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I got tired of listening to this shit, so I stopped. Transition. I think Phil's a nasty motherfucker if he take a shit and don't flush the toilet. I think Amir is born to date. And I didn't like that Preston went to the club and told that shit. He should. Why everybody telltale? If he took a shit in the house, you gonna smell it when you get back. Y'all start shit in the club. And Nick ain't no fighter. He's a fucking stylist. So anyway, I don't know how much more of this show I'm gonna take. I'm gonna need somebody to start whooping somebody's ass to keep me interested, because they just, and it should be Jasmine should be the first one to get punched in the face. And it seemed like, I think her husband I think Silas might be older than Jasmine, because as Jasmine is trying too hard to find her identity in a wife, she better keep her identity as Jasmine and find out how to add wife to that shit. Don't do whole wife Jasmine, do Jasmine and some wife. So anyway, with that, I'm going to get off of this thing. I'm going to try to get me some breakfast. It's probably like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I will be back to recap, what's the day? Oh, no. New Jersey. Well, I hope this episode, Teresa, either her ass get married, or her and Melissa fight, or Louis and Margaret fight, some shit. Because I'm getting tired of this. Tired of it. But listen, you could have been anywhere in the world. Really anywhere in the world. Especially if you are up at this time. Because it's like 2:30 Central Time, a.m. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And I'm going to learn how to do live, but I'm scared to do live. I seen a blogger, I ain't going to say their name because I know their name, because I watch them, because I like them. And he did a call, and ain't nobody call live. That would be so, what am I do? Well, it's going to happen to me, though, because I'm going to have to learn how to do live. Anyway, I love y'all. Keep me in your prayers with this dialysis thing. It's really changing my life. But I'm trying to find the lemonade in the lemon. Y'all have a good one. Bye now.